Hello, I hope all is well with everyone. I hope everyone is living their absolute best life. So I went on ahead and pulled from the chakra card. We have generosity. Generosity is sharing. I give myself freely and I am open to opportunities to do so. I do this because I can and I expect nothing in return. Speaking from the heart will let those around me know how I feel about them. My generosity will touch another person's heart and replenish their spirit. Through love, I have a positive, spontaneous, and lasting influence on the healing and transformation of both myself and others. So, also another card. This is just from my little bunch that I created. Another card that came up was purpose. And interestingly enough, purpose and purpose is in green, just like the chakra card is in green. And I am actually going to go ahead and get the kind of like what the green represents. I mean, of course, at first, the main thing, the general color green represents money, finance, financial gain, wealth, for the average, for most people. But yes, love, generosity, compassion, and forgiveness. Interesting. Forgiveness as well. So when I think about these cards, when I focus and meditate on these cards, what comes to me is some of us may not be giving what we could give. We're probably not giving anywhere near what we actually can give. And I'm not talking just financially. For some people, that may be it. Their purpose may be to be a blessing financially to others. We all know, whether it's money, whether it's just words of encouragement, whether it's a compliment, whether it's food, clothing, a place to stay, gas in the car. We all know that everyone isn't going to be on the same playing field. That's just the way it is. There is no one class of people where everyone has all the same things. You're going to have rich, you're going to have poor, you're going to have, you know, just everything, black, white. There is always going to be duality. And if you are in the position, even if you're in the position to be more joyful than someone, share some joy. Don't keep your joy to yourself. Let someone know that you care about them. Shoot them a text. Give them a call. Just let them know, hey, I'm thinking about you. Hey, you're not forgotten. Or, whatever. Even if you do have a bunch of people in your life. All right, well, guess what? You're going to know that there's one other person that cares about you. We may not talk every day. We may not see each other all the time. But I'm here. And you're doing that from the heart. And it's crazy because it's instant gratification because you feel better immediately. And if giving doesn't make you feel better, then that's a story for another day. But in general, just like this last paragraph, through love, I have a positive, spontaneous, and lasting influence on the healing and transformation of both myself and others. When you give, you not only transform yourself, you not only take yourself to a higher level, you not only boomerang blessings back to yourself, but you also do it for others. You change their perspective on life. Some people are in a really, really dark place and they feel like there's no hope. No hope left. No, everyone's mean and nasty. No one cares. But you could be that one person that makes another person's day and stops them from doing something that they would do that would pretty much destroy their lives. So your purpose may just be to give. If God leads you to do something for someone, give something to someone, do it. If you have $20 in your pocket and God say give so and so 10, give the 10. Now, of course, you need to make sure that you hear the voice of God and you don't hear your ego, you don't hear your, pity for someone. But if you know the feeling, your intuition, the Holy Spirit, when the Holy Spirit moves you or unctions you to do something, don't think about what you have or what you don't have. And you don't have to have a lot in order to share with others. I'm sure there are many people who have done things for others when they didn't have much themselves. I'm prime example. My motto all my life has been, I'm stepping out on faith. And if I can do it for myself, I can do it for someone else. So if I see a need, the first thing that's coming to mind is not, oh, well, I wanted to get me, or oh, I wanted to do this, or oh, I don't really feel like. Nah, we no. Being a generous person is putting the needs of others first when appropriate. Now we know that you can't give if you don't have yourself. That's automatic. We know that. But if you are in a whole place, if you are well, then you don't have to worry about yourself. And people whose purpose it is to give, they don't ever have to worry about themselves because God always replenishes. He's always there to refill the cup. Like literally, it's a fountain that just never stops flowing. So they don't have to worry about themselves. That's a blessing in itself. All they have to do is keep their hands open, keep their hearts open to give, to pour out. So as God gives it to them, they give it out into the world to those in need. That is their purpose. God gives it, filters it through that person, and it goes out to the person in need. It's the circle of life. Yes, the blessings from heaven come down to the person. That person is whole, healed, generous, kind, operating in love, and all those blessings and that healing and that love goes out. And it's a never-ending cycle. So I urge you, if you haven't been as generous as you could be lately, and like I said, it's not always money. For some people, that is their area. They always have more than enough. They can always, have the latest, the high fashion and nice cars and XYZ, whatever. That's just them. They're blessed in that way. But if you know God, then you know that it's not always all about you. It's almost never about you, really. There's always a greater purpose. Always a greater purpose. When God blesses you, I believe it's never for you. I'm sorry, not solely. It's never solely for you. It is always to bless. I like to call them now residual blessings. You are meant to give to bless someone residually. They're getting the overflow of what God has blessed you with. And you'll find fulfillment in that because it is your purpose to give, to speak life, to spread love, to help heal. But meditate on that, and the greatest of these is love.